Yo, let's get a hat. They have backwards hats. No. They got so many different hats though. What does it say in the back? Oh, it's that kind of hat. This is a hat. And that's a hat. Why these motherfuckers look the same?
You still ugly as fuck, Dre.
Your cousin.
They
Well,
always
you
put me in
gotta.
this. They always put me in this shitty position.
On, you got a nozzle in your hand.
No, I don't.
Or at least in my eyes, you do. Seems like you robbed the gas station. Should probably call the police.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the police on your black ass.
Dang.
See how you do me?
These apartments where Fincher lives are expensive as hell.
I don't even know where you live at. I don't forgot.
7254.
Look at the map. Ain't that over by the movie theaters where I normally try to put him at?
So
72.
instead of reading the messages, you're gonna put a question mark, trying to figure out why I pinged you.
Oh, 7214 is the entrance.
Oh,
But yeah, it's over by Backlot City.
Yeah. That's usually where I try to put him at.
Let me just help them out, Chad, because if not, they're gonna be confused as fuck.
help who up?
They ain't gonna scroll all the way up there, man.
Nah, I want no. You know what? I want no brain dead officers, bro.
What's my lights do? Okay. And okay.
I don't care to ask, but like, why you got two spots in the same country?
Man, I damn sure do got two. Don't I? I go in here and change that. See, Vaughn, you good for something after all.
Hey man, I'm just trying to help you out, Dre.
Hey, man. I knew you was a winner.
Nobody.
Here they are
Bro.
thinking thinking you just a Californian. That's crazy.
This dude David B did the same thing. He's gonna end up getting himself removed again.
I said again.
Cause none of y'all been paying attention. If I have to keep getting behind people to do their training, then you shouldn't be an officer. That's the straight thing about it. Shouldn't be one. I shouldn't have to get behind you to come and get your training done. But then they want to ask in the wrong chats. They wanna come and ask people in training and VCs. They want to do all that stuff. But when we're doing stuff together, nobody wants to show up.
Well, you don't understand is that they're so awesome. You should be barking at their heels to have the opportunity to hire them.
Okay.
Yeah.
These trash ass people
They,
that trying to be officers.
'Cause they got 6 years of 5 MLEO experience. What do you know?
Yeah.
7 years of dev experience. I know all about it.
You should be lucky they even applied.
Yeah.
Gave you the time of day.
All right.
Where my Mustang at?
They said they took time out of their day.
Let's see. All
They're
right,
trying to
so
help you.
stands. Oh, you said I got 2 spot next week.
We're not gonna be able to do what we did last night, so I don't want no help from nobody.
And there it is. The real LEO and the not so.
PBRP.
Oh, Jerry, I think you got the wrong one. You want the one that, shines the light, not the one that hides the light.
I don't use that.
You
Matter
may
of
want
fact,
to just
I'm finna take
the
that
other
one off
one.
too.
Yeah, that's
How
what I
about
said.
that?
There we go. There you go. Looking clean.
I figure out how ridiculous I want to be with
I'm still
Mr. Zelensky.
having issues loading stuff. I don't know why.
Who has acquired himself 2.6 million. So
Leo Patrol Ops.
All right. Cosmetic. This is a regular Tahoe, so I'm not gonna matte black it.
Training
I got the
check.
right
I think I'm
lights here.
gonna do the opposite of what people usually do. My LEO soul is gonna have a nice little house up in the hills. My
At least it's
actual
up
rich,
in the hills.
yeah, my actual rich people live off in the county and old family property that
For some
on
reason
Baytree Canyon.
I'm
Leo Patrol Ops.
somehow disconnected on the radio.
Dirty dishes.
Yeah, I should probably turn that on, huh?
My radio is constantly saying disconnected.
Let me see. Radio.
Leo Patrol Ops.
Oh, mine's on.
I'm gonna have to relog. I don't know why the internet is just moving so stupid today. All weekend actually. My car still didn't spawn.
Leo Patrol AC SWAT VHS training check.
Okay.
Alright, since everybody's gonna do the same thing, I put question marks. So all y'all can stay there with your question mark. I'll train who I can train right now and let that be that. Since everybody wants to do the same thing. You don't want to read the conversation. You don't want to look up what's going on. You don't want to stay up to date with anything. You just want to sit there and let people let people spoon feed you everything. I'm not doing that, bro. Like we supposed to be dealing with adults, not little kids.
Yep. You change my diaper for me?
Oh, dad, I'm not even a dad, bro. I'm not. I'm baby. Nobody. I ain't playing daddy to no child. Nobody's kids.
Oh, good.
Not spoon feeding y'all. Y'all supposed to be grown teenagers and adults. I'm not doing all that. You can't
Shit, my
keep
kid's
touching it.
grown.
You wanna join a serious RP server and not pay attention to the announcements, not pay attention to Discord, not be around to do your training, not be on your shit. You shouldn't be a law enforcement. Go fuck off me and save then. Not tolerating that
Requires
shit.
less brain power.
Watch, when they become safe, they're gonna end up like when Chad stream. What happened to that one dude when he ran away?
Why is
Let's
my thing
see.
playing fool? Like, why is it going on with my PC, bro? And my whole thing. I might have to reset my whole PC again. Because I don't understand what's going on. It's been taking me 6 years to load the game. I can't even get on the freaking server.
Did you finish servicing your vehicle, Dre?
Yeah, I can't even get on the server, bro.
Get these extras. Oh yeah, that's to take the spotlight off.
I remember we had massive trainings, 10 to 15 people in a training, all kind of bullshit, all kind of stuff. Why whenever I try to join this server or I don't know what's going on with this, but like let me plug my shit up, plug it back in. Why am I taking so long to join the server? I'm already like joining. Sorry. What's my speed looking like?
I gotta relog too because I can't open the goddamn tablet. I'll be back, Dre.
I was fine all day.
Okay.
That was fine all day. I have zero upload speed. So how am I
Oh
streaming?
damn. Eh.
How am I streaming? It's literally telling me zero upload. Yeah, it's telling me zero upload. That obviously ain't right because I'm streaming. So
Take mine, try get.
you have a t-shirt, Deadpool. I appreciate it. I remember who got me this shirt. I think it was my girl. Zero upload. Am I gonna be able to get on the radio now, or are you still gonna? Yeah, I can't get on the radio. I don't know what's going on. So when I decide I want to do this, the internet's gonna start tweaking.
See, that's true.
All right, bareback chat.
Dre, you ugly.
Your cousin. Damn, I ain't got enough money to buy nothing out the armory, man. Eh.
But what up, the armor?
Uh, you can't afford it.
Well, see, since you're being mean, now I don't want to give you money.
I don't need your money. Do
I
you
was
see
trying to
what
help
color I am?
you, dirty little. I don't know what you are. You're mixed. You're a little mutt.
Do you see
All
my
right, sorry
color?
about that chat. Everything's just tweaking. I said stop. I guess it don't want me to stream. It's not even the streaming part. The streaming part is fine. It's my PC in general. Weird. Simple things that normally work are not working. 5M is having an aneurysm. My stuff is like randomly shutting down. Like, I don't understand. Thank you. Fine. Yeah. Yeah. That's all there. Oh, problem.
Stepping outside with the mic.
Everything stable and on.
You at the station, right, Chad?
Almost.
All right.
Well, that's where I logged out. To restart. It was speed.
I was just making sure I was near the right area. And here grabbing stuff to put in the trunk.
I'm gonna take out that burger shop next door and see what that. Let's see if I get my. Are they in the lobby?
Mm. Let me
think you have
come out
deep
of
shed.
this screen.
Say again?
I don't see. Yeah, I see a bunch of name tags up there,
No.
or at least a bunch of jarble. It could be just 2 people, but somebody up there.
All right.
Gotta make sure I don't grab stuff to put in the trunk that could be valuable in case somebody decide to lockpick my trunk one day.
All right. 9 hours ago.
We gotta put the.
Do you
thing
want
on.
them in a department t-shirt, black pants, and the same thing that you did last time?
Nah.
Repeat.
That'll take 2 hours.
I'm gonna walk them through everything I want them to do. Since I gotta herd people like sheep, I'm gonna herd people like sheep.
9 hours ago, it was 61 degrees. It is currently 22 with flurries.
Jeez, that's a temperature drop. Wow.
40 degrees in 9 hours.
Damn. That's tragic. You can wear shorts earlier.
I know. I had to set aside 2 sets.
All right. All right. Are you both here for training?
Yes, sir. I got to my classroom section.
Say again.
I got to my classroom section.
Okay. Do you have a push to talk?
No, I can put it on.
Yeah, I'll put it on.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna need each of you, one by one, to come up and show me your ID. I need to do a background check on you before we do anything further.
I don't think we're gonna be able to. The things are not opening.
What's
Did you
that?
get that?
I think their things are down. LB, phone or the tablet.
Okay. Hold on. Alright, I think I broke the phone. It's fine. Where? It should-
I got a brown taco on top of my car. It's kind of crazy.
be right. Oh,
Probably should switch over and put that ice vest on.
He talking
Look
shit.
Look at you, Jaden. Never seen you out of what's it called? The Air One Falcon One uniform.
alright, that's good. Yeah, right. Starting. Script for you. Okay. Alright, phone should be working now again. Alright,
Did
phones
you
are
get
back
my
up.
ID?
Yeah, Mike Harris.
Yeah, yep.
Alright, give me a second. You have a weapons license?
Yes, sir, do. Alright, I got my physical talk fixed.
Okay. Mike, did you get to an apartment or a house?
I got,
Were you able to get that?
no, but I've got a vehicle and stuff. I haven't got an apartment as yet.
Okay. Let me see the ID of the other guy. You need to get closer and press use on your ID. Who did your weapons license, Mike?
Norman, right here.
Okay.
I did.
Oh, well, Norman. This your Explorer, Norman?
Do we have staff in city? Are there any
Uh,
staff members in city? Norman, can you
Yeah.
handle those? Can you handle those? There's nobody other than us, so can you handle those?
Oh. What did you say, Jay?
oh no, I was gonna get the other SO. I'm just get my Taurus out. It's all black.
Manuel.
Which means I gotta reload the car again. Actually, let me take my
I need you to
shotgun
share your
back.
ID with me. This guy right here.
Me?
Yep. Well, that's
Alright.
said. Said so 3 times, man. Luke Anderson.
Since everyone's pulling out SUVs, I'll pull out the older one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
When did you get
Oh.
this? When did you get this weapons license?
Last night. Some
Last-
officer named Hank.
Last night?
Yeah.
You said Hank?
Yeah.
He didn't do this right. All right, follow me.
Hello, I got a quick question if anyone can.
All right, just Luke might just have a seat over there quickly.
Okay.
I'll be
alright.
back. can step inside. All right, I just need you to stand in front of the seal right there and face me. All right, put your hands up once and then put it back down. Use X. All right. I don't want you to go into targeting. Just stand still and face me. There you go. These photos for record. That photo. Well, he did do it right. He just didn't complete the full process.
Oh, the phone's working now?
Yeah, I just fixed it. All right. So people were telling you about dealerships and stuff. All of the dealerships, they need to be a worker there to sell your car. If not, if you don't want to wait, you have to go to Sandy Shores. There's a dealership in Sandy Shores that you can walk in, buy a car, and walk back out. And
Okay.
so you don't have a car, you don't have an apartment, correct?
I don't. I was gonna grab an apartment and put up the Sandy and then grab a car.
All right, let's go.
All right.
All right. Do you both have access to your multi-job menu?
Yes, sir.
What about you, Luke?
Is that
Say
because
again.
I haven't figured out on my keybinds.
Say again.
I have to check the keybind for it because I switched them around.
Okay. You're gonna need it for this. I'm doing pretty good. Huck. Job. All right. What's your ID? Mike.
13.
Police 0. All right. What's your ID, Luke? Luke. What's your ID?
21.
All right. Go to your multi-job menu and switch to the PD job. Let me know when you have that.
Yep.
Yeah, I did it. Yep.
All right. Go ahead and follow me. We are going actually to the elevator. Do you guys have your legal weapons on you?
I do.
Don't
I have
have it
my-
on me.
I picked up a little cheap gun, the cheapest gun I had at the store.
I'll be right back. Stay right here.
H&K.
Hey man. Hey man. If you keep putting in 911's talking about you need help, but you don't give a description, you don't give what happened, you don't give any of this stuff, we're gonna continue to ignore it. That's not a valid way of putting in 911 calls or anything like that. So,
Bro, yes it is. What are you talking about?
alright.
Can you hear me?
Alright. Nigga.
Fuck out my face, nigga.
Alright. Alright, you can fuck off then. That's what could happen. Not a valid way of putting in 911 call. Nobody just calls 911 and say, oh, I need help. Nigga, shut the fuck up. He was what, Dante T? Let's go ahead and deal with him. Because I don't know who you think he talking to. You're not talking to me. You can't even put your name format incorrectly. Well, yes, and the fuck you talking about? Shut the fuck up, bitch. Alright, we don't need people like that around here, bro. We really don't. Alright, get up out of here. Anybody can get it. Anybody. Don't play with me today. Today the wrong day, bruh. Talking about you need help. Like, no, nigga, you don't need no help. You need to get your RP right. Nobody types and nobody says anything about call 911 and say, oh, I need help, and that's it. How the fuck you expect they to know where you going? You ain't describe what kind of help. You ain't say what's going on. You ain't say none of that shit. That's all things that they need to know. If you're not gonna RP properly, don't be here. All right. Don't be here. I don't need you, bro. Like I'm quick to ban people over that bullshit. All right, go ahead and follow me. Don't piss me off, bro. Piss me off. All right, y'all on the PD job, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, go to clothing room right here. Click on that, and then you're gonna put on the probationary uniform.
I don't see anything here.
You don't see any? Are you on duty on the PD job?
I see it. It's not the middle.
You
Yeah,
press
I'm on
E,
duty.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay, there you go.
and then you gonna sit there and play. You gonna yell at me? Hell nah, bro. Like, piss off out of my community, bro. Like, who you think you're talking to? I ain't got no heart for people like that. All right, come on, let's go. I no heart for that kind of people. Hey, bro, that nigga, I went up there. I told him about his 911 calls. Bro, started yelling at me. Hey, bro, yes, it is. This is a valid way of putting in 911 calls. Yeah, just typing "I need help" and spamming it is a valid way of putting in 911 calls. Right. Call 911 and tell them just "I need help." See if you get help.
Hey now. You're trying to run over my dog.
All right,
Oh, I'm
what you're gonna
sorry.
do in here is
I mean, that's why I
you're
stopped.
gonna
I heard
go to
something running
you're
past me.
gonna go to the clothing store, and then you're gonna save your current outfit as per the uniform.
You might be the one in hand.
All right.
He didn't describe what kind of help he needed. He didn't describe nothing else. He just said, "I need help." What kind of help do you need? Do you need medical? Do you need law enforcement? Somebody trying to attack you? Like, what's going on? You're not gonna give us anything to go off of. What's the point? All right, you both got that?
Yes, sir.
How much cash do you both have on you currently?
I got 1,000.
Say again?
I got 1,000.
12,000.
How much? You said 12,000?
I have 12,000. He has 1,000. I think.
Okay. All right, we're going back downstairs to the armory. Yeah, they be thinking we got magical mind reading powers, and I could tell that dude's a nigga, bro. You could tell that dude's a nigga. You could tell. It's just how brain dead they be sounding when they talking. You could tell. All right. So. All right, Luke picked that up. And Mike picked that up. All right, you're gonna go in to talk to this guy right here. And what you guys are gonna need, you're gonna need to get you a Glock, choose one of them, and choose the corresponding ammo for it. So, the PD Glock 19, Glock 22, Water P8, or the PD HK45. Choose which one you want. Just buy one, and then buy about 200 rounds for that weapon. Then you guys are gonna get either a taser, or I'd say just get the taser or pepper spray. Choose one or two, one of the other. Sorry. You're gonna need a flashlight. You're gonna need 2 body armor. You're gonna need a tablet. You're gonna need at least 10 evidence bags, about 4 handcuffs, and that should be all you need currently. Do not grab an AR. Do not grab anything else. Oh, grab evidence tablet as well. And let me know what you have and how much money you have left on you. When is training gonna be over? It'll probably take me about 2 hours.
I have
to
a
get this
Glock
done.
19, bulletproof vest, 1 handcuff, or like 4. 10 evidence bags, 1 tablet, and body armor.
Alright, you got the evidence tablet?
I do.
Alright, you got the flashlight?
It's called tactical flashlight.
No, just flashlight. Next to the bolt cutters. Also grab magnifying glass as well. And a medical bag if you have enough money. Then get police tape and scissors. Those are the last 2 items you need. Bro's mic in his throat. Oh, it is what it is. Let me know when you're done that.
Yeah, man.
I'll see police tape.
It's near the top.
How much police do we need? Just one?
Just one. It's on the
Alright.
second row. Traffic only.
Alright, and you
police
said a
tape.
medical bag?
Yeah, medical bag.
I don't have enough of that.
Alright.
Say again?
I don't have enough of the medical bag.
Oh, he dead. You gotta eat, man. Alright, you see that blood on the ground right there? That, you could pick those up as evidence. There's 2 different evidence scripts in the server, so you gotta know which one to use. You could pick that up. There you go. Get the medical bag. Alright, we'll walk you around the station so that you guys could get familiar. This is the main floor that you're gonna be using all the time. So you can come out and follow me. Make sure you load your weapons. And put them on your hotbar. I usually put my lethal in 1, less lethal in 2, handcuffs in 3, second left lethal in 4, and usually 5 can interchange. That's between antidote, lidar, or flashlight, whatever. But you can choose whatever you want to do with that. All right, I'm gonna show you guys around the station really quickly so you guys can get familiar. All right, so this is a massive station. You have the lockers in there for your job clothing. I would recommend going upstairs to the 3rd floor where I showed you, where you can go ahead and have that outfit saved, so that if you, for example, was to die with work clothes on, it won't switch back to civilian clothes. These are the lineup rooms. We don't need to go down there because that's gonna be a little bit more advanced law enforcement stuff. You can clock in and out at this desk right here, just standing right here and pressing E. It'll show up on your screen. This over here is lockup. Every time you bring a suspect in here, they go into this room over here to the right. This is a mugshot room. We're gonna go into this room, and you're gonna fingerprint them, take a photo, upload that to the CAD, which I'll explain to you guys the CAD shortly, and then you guys are gonna get practice when you're on your ride-alongs. And once you're done with this room, you bring them out here, you put them inside of a cell, and you start your report. At least start getting your charges down together. If you need food, you can get them from any of these vending machines right here. So you can get food and stuff to take with you, but this food is not necessarily the most nutritious. But I will be putting a restaurant or cafeteria upstairs for officers that will have nutritious food, so you don't have to go out and be vulnerable to civilians on the outside. We just went to the armory, which you guys would have seen that. And then on top of that, you guys are gonna have down here, this is your motor pool, or yeah, motor pool, where all the cars usually are. Now, you guys see a white arrow right here?
Oh, yes, sir.
I do see that.
All right, go ahead and go in there and pull out one of the training Vics. You could type training at the top and pull out one of the training Vics. Whoever take that out, go ahead and get in it. Somebody else grab another Vic and get in that.
It's not bringing up any interaction thing for me.
You gotta go to your F1 or radio menu. So F1 or Z. I'm not sure what it would be for you. You could pull forward.
There's like 4 different ones. Does it matter which one I click?
It doesn't matter as long as it's a training Vic. See, they don't refuel these things when they put them in here. I can't even see my own vehicle. This thing's still taking so long. You see it in the Explorer right here?
No, he's just gonna have to wait.
Okay.
Might take a second.
All right. Explain to them the impound right there. If civilians need to get their impound, they can invite them in here to get the cars out. And then, all right. Well, actually, mine is going a little bit quicker now. There you go. All right. So right here, there's the impound. You see that arrow right there as well?
Yes, sir.
All right. So that's an impound. I'll be called Vespucci impound whenever you do the /IV. Whenever people are requesting their cars at the station, you can bring them through the back door right here to come and get their vehicle out of here, and then you let them back out afterwards.
Okay, gotcha.
So give me 1 second. All right. I'm gonna wait until that guy gets back in before we start the clock.
Alright, that's what y'all about to do.
I'm gonna take them on the evoc, and then we're gonna move up to the city and do to Roxburgh and do all the other practical aspects of the training. And then I think one of them have to go back and do the classroom portion. I'll have him do that with Vaughn or one of the others, and then the other guy, I'll probably take him on his first ride along.
Oh, this is brand new folks. Somebody's outside the door.
It is brand new folks. Outside the door.
Milo
like,
W. Yeah, where you at? It looks like.
He's a new person. Vaughn, can you take care of him?
Yeah, you want me to walk him through everything?
Yeah. Hey, check his background check. Make sure he doesn't have any charges. He has a weapons license, all that kind of stuff.
All right.
I'm about to hop on and see if you need anything.
This would be good for you to start it'll be good for you to start from early to join to trainings and help, so that you could have a presence while you're doing your stuff. Start learning these concepts. It'll help reinforce stuff that you may already know.
I'll be.
I'll be going in a few.
All right. In the meantime, you could do /radio.
/radio.
Yep. I can't join the radio for some reason. It doesn't let me join. I don't even know why. Still having issues with radio. I can't connect at all. I don't know why.
Ah, there you are.
Leo Patrol Ops.
Ah, there you go. Alright, let's go on to training channel.
Training channel.
No, I can't join training channel for some reason.
Training channel.
Alright, that should be in it.
Does it tell you anything about verifying?
It says wait for approval.
Can you give them access to radio, Dre? What's their name on
Yeah,
there?
they in pending.
Should be. What's your name on there? On the radio?
Hector with on the radio.
On the radio. Is it Hector?
Yeah, with 3 A's. Yep.
Hector with 3 A's on the radio. Pending. Your max is training and all the normal stuff, I guess. I think you know better about that than me. I already know how to work this radio thing.
None of them have display names I could recognize.
I'll change his display name.
I think you said the Hector person.
Yeah, that's him.
All right. What's his name?
His name in city, I think it's John. No, Mike H. I'll change.
All right, I'll just put it as I'll put it as that Mike H.
All right. All right, you should have access now. Close in, bring it back up. I can already see that somebody.
Yes, sir. A minute.
All right, change to the and pull up the radio and change the training channel.
All right, Mike H is good.
All right, thank you. I'm waiting on the other guy to rejoin. If he doesn't get back in, I'm just gonna move on.
No more of these pending folks.
It's gonna be more. It's gonna be 2 more, but one hasn't shown back up yet, and then the other, Vaughn's trying to get him to beat.
Damn, that's gonna be a long walk.
All right. Well, since I haven't seen him,
I love it doesn't take long for me to get in game.
I'm gonna stop. This burger shot that's here. This is Gab's, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna stop this
Which one? The one in Mirror Park?
one next to the station.
Oh, Vespucci? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Gabs. And yeah, I've completely forgotten about that. That's likely to be an issue.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop it. All right, I'm gonna move on. It'll likely just be him today then. All right, you could grab your car. Let's go. All right, so what
I'll meet y'all in
we're going
Roxwood.
to do, no problem. What we're going to do is going to be the emergency vehicles operations course. This is for you to be able to understand driving throughout the city, responding to calls, and ensuring that you're not crashing into people. If you crash into civilian, especially locals, fine. But if it's a civilian, you have to stop, and you got to write a report, accident report, all that kind of stuff, showing that you're responding to a call, so that we have I don't want to say less liability, but so you don't have such big ramifications against you for, you know, crashing and then causing issues with somebody. The department will get sued, but the department will cover if you are able to, you go ahead and put out your report. So whenever you're running through traffic, you gotta make sure your lights are on. There are certain times where we are gonna allow you to not have your lights or sirens on. It's gonna be called light and siren discipline, where if it's an in progress call, an active call, you can turn your lights and sirens off when you get close by, just so that you don't spook the people who are doing the crime. You can usually catch them in the act. If you do show up lights and sirens, chances are you're gonna get blasted. All right. So at least on route to there, you can turn your lights off, turn your siren off, and go. But you gotta be careful and watch through your intersections. You gotta watch your driving, all that kind of stuff. The car you're gonna get after you start your probationary phase is gonna be a very fast car. It's the 14 Charger. It's pretty fast, and if you are not able to control that, you are gonna hurt yourself and possibly somebody else in the department. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna do lights on. You're gonna try to follow me as best as you can, without crashing into cars, without doing certain things. You gotta clear your intersections and make sure that you you keep up with me as best as you can. All right.
I already got you.
This is gonna be a very light way of doing this, because whenever you're chasing civilians in the city, it's gonna be a lot harder. So all right, so you can turn your lights on, and we're gonna go ahead and start. Try as best as you possibly can to pass traffic on the right hand side, but sometimes you are going to be able to, you're going to have to pass on the left. Utilizing your horn and changing your siren tones will help you. You gotta be able to drive accurately because some civilians are gonna use alleyways and buildings and all kinds of stuff to get away from you. Let me stop using that.
Ready to the 201.
Go ahead.
What do you want me to do with this new recruit, Luke?
Tell him get in the training, Vic, and meet us in Sandy. You can have him follow you to catch up with us.
Copy. Can I pick out the Taurus? Somebody already pick out the Explorer.
Just grab something that's in there.
Copy.
I'll be assigning people new vehicles tonight anyways. I'm gonna be assigning you guys vehicles anyways, so just pull out something.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out Taurus.
Y'all head into Sandy.
What's up?
Having some brake discipline is gonna help because some of these cars are gonna spin out if you go around corners too fast. When I try to use a radio with my controller, sometimes it fucks up and makes me crash into shit, so I need to not use my controller when I'm using the radio, unfortunately.
That did not go right. Oh,
This also should help you not be so close to other law enforcement whenever you're on a pursuit, or whatever the case may be. Give them a little bit of space. Desync is a thing, and people do brake check a lot, so... I think this Mike dude is gonna be very competent. So far, he's doing everything I say he's to do, and he's listening.
Oh, there it is.
Yo, what's up, HBK? How you doing, bro?
Is it this one? Nope.
Alright, sorry, buddy. You're gonna have to be kidnapped then. Whose thing is that? It's clicking. I could hear it, bro. Like you gotta.
My
gotta make
bad.
sure, like, okay. Is there probation for new officers? Yeah, it's a probation. It's as long as you make it. It could be real short, but it's as long as you make it. Just don't give me a reason to keep you back. Oh, this thing does not turn off road at all. Is why I use the Durango. It's great on the street though. You could also utilize your map to help you. All the pings that are going to be on the map. What's up, Sylvia? How you doing? Happy Sunday to you too.
Dre.
Yes, sir.
It was only approved, right? You just approved the people whenever they on the radio.
Yeah.
You don't have to set any permissions, no, right?
No.
Make sure you change your display name though, as well.
Alright.
I normally give them the permission to change their own display name when I do it.
Well, that works too.
I'll let Norman know. That way you can, if they need to update their call signs and stuff like that in the future, they can do that on their own.
What's up, Money Meister? How you doing? Is this training or RP? This is training and an RP. We are RPing and doing training at the same time.
It gets super meta. You're role playing, being in a training where you may use role play as a teaching method.
I hope you got enough gas. Forgot to tell them to do that. think I'm gonna do this right along. Ooh, I just smacked that tree. Oh, he did too. I think I'm gonna do this right along when I'm done. I think he's gonna do well. Was he in the military? Yeah, I think I answered that question. Yes, Ghost was in the military. I think I explained his entire backstory to y'all, actually. How far did Vaughn get with that other guy? Milo W.
Man, let me stop looking at that. I just read the info on
Oh, I
that
just
little
fell through the
missed
map.
thing. That sucks.
I just fell through the map. Hold still. I forgot I recently cleared my cache. But it's been acting so weird, like, you know, usually I have all this already loaded in, but even right now things are just disappearing for me. Not really disappearing, it just hasn't loaded in yet. I might clear it again tonight and redo it all over again. Alright, ignore all the texture loss, guys. I'm just loading stuff in again. And fell through the map again. Ooh, that's some just popped out of nowhere. Alright, that should be the end of your evoc course. I'm having issues loading stuff in. I've been having issues the last couple of days, so if you see me fall through the map, that's what that is.
There, I got you.
Alright, you can fuel your car back up here. How far is it in fuel?
Yeah, it does do.
Say again? How much?
Yeah, it does need fuel, yeah.
Is it in the yellow?
Not really, no.
Alright. Is the same route with the last recruits you master these roads now? It's not the same route. I changed it up a slight bit, but
It's not in the yellow, so it should be good.
alright. Still fill it. Just still fill it up, cause
Alright.
y'all can bring 201 to 219.
Go to 219.
How far are you with the other person?
I lost him. I lagged and lost him.
I didn't say you. I didn't say 282. I said 219. 219. What are you with the Milo W person?
We just got finished getting his radio set up.
10-4. Let him switch here and everybody meet me at Roxwood up at the racetrack. I can hear
It's not
somebody.
letting me fuel the vehicle.
What fuel types are you trying? What fuel type did you try?
The second one.
Is that an open mic on the in-game radio?
Yeah.
That's Shed.
That's me?
It's the up thing.
Yeah.
It's not me. It's not me. Test 1 2.
I don't even see anybody keyed up.
I think it's bugged.
Watch this. Not him either. You hear that over the radio?
Yeah, it's in that channel.
Yes, sir.
I just changed channels.
Yes, I do. Yep.
Okay, it's one of us.
Is it me?
I mean, technically, it's not showing nobody keyed up.
It was Tyler.
There you go.
All right. Try. You said you tried the second one.
Yeah.
Try either 86 or 95. No 86. All right. Hold on. Don't do anything yet.
Yeah, this guy's fixing to go to jail.
Try 95, and if not, try 86. You RP?
Is it supposed to feel automatically or?
No, you third eye the car. You'll see.
Repeat that again?
You'll see it. Are you RP or you are?
No, I'm over here with Vaughn because this guy, but I don't know how this guy just ended up over here downstairs with us in the jail cells area.
Who was that?
David B. Oh, makes sense.
He's a recruit too, but I don't know.
Okay.
Why you got tattoos
where
on
were
your
you?
neck and everything? Like, what the fuck? You know what? I'm not gonna. It's all good. I'm not gonna say nothing, man.
After what I just saw, I said the same thing. I was like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say that.
All right, you good now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Whoever's got loot, tell him to. Well, first he needs to get on duty. Let's see right here. Okay, they're on their way. Ah, this vehicle's fucked. Alright, Mike, stay on the track here. I'll be back.
This guy just said if I could give him a ride. Like, what the fuck?
You decide to now to show up to training after everything, but you had enough time to type a question mark trying to figure out what was going on. Who left this Explorer on the outside?
16 Explorer, that's Vaughn. He's out here. I think.
And of course, my gotta love it.
Where's
That Explorer is taking too long. I'm not wasting my time on that shit.
What the fuck was that?
He has his mega.
He's in the wrong channel, by the way, Vaughn.
Got you.
Does that do Milo W?
Yeah.
How much bets he hasn't come up here yet? Let's bring him. See if he falls through the map. So why was he out of his car?
I was having him get on duty.
He could have done that in the car.
Yeah, no, I was trying because he had his megaphone on. Damn.
Pull him, bring him back. Okay, you can pull people.
I'm bringing him
No,
back.
I don't.
I'll bring him back.
Alright.
Milo W.
Yeah, bring him. You bring him back, and when he gets in his car, let me pull him back over here.
Why is he so loud?
You're wasting time, bro. Taking too long.
All right. There you go.
needs to
He's
get
in his
on
car.
duty too.
Check. He is on duty now.
That he's in his car.
Yep.
He fell.
Where?
All right. I need to get pulled.
I'll pull you.
I think he fell through the map again. I think he fell through the map again.
I'll pull him because I think he needs to be out or in the back over here. Bring him? Do I bring him?
If he has issues falling through the map, usually best thing to do is restart.
Yeah, no, he's still falling. He's gonna have to.
Take him to Polito and let him drive up here.
Yep. Polito Bay.
All right.
One second, don't get out of your car.
Okay, where you going? This guy has hit me like 6 times already.
Sometimes in training, you can already see who's gonna make it and who doesn't. He needs to get back in radio too. At Milo W Day. Can you tell who's gonna make it and who's not currently? Yeah, I can. Some attitude is a big thing. Like, can you tell by what they're doing? Yeah, you could tell. Some people just get it. Some people just use their common sense, and some others don't. Common sense is a big thing that you need to use as a law enforcement officer. Common sense is very big.
Line your vehicle up behind the other Crown Vic. Line your vehicle up behind the other Crown Vic. Chad, how messed up is his Crown Vic for you?
What do you use to stream OBS? You really just like have you like did you pay attention to what you just said? What do you use to stream OBS? Huh? Am I missing something?
You talking about Milo?
No, somebody in my chat asked me What do you use to stream OBS? OBS is the program you need to stream.
Sound like somebody typing how they talk. I imagine there was a pause in there to ask you, is OBS what you use to stream or something else?
You know, that's a perspective I didn't think of.
Hey man, I speak a little bit of crayon, you know what I'm talking about?
Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this.
Yo, I don't know. It's so easy to make me look like an asshole because now I'm gonna look at people funny for saying stuff like that. It's so easy to make me look stupid. I wouldn't say let me look stupid. Make me look like an a-hole.
Okay. This guy needs to step away for 3 minutes. He says dad's calling him. I'm taking him over there though too.
Well, his dad can do his training too. I'm done waiting. I'm not waiting no more.
Yeah, you sir. I had to go get him a new Vic. It broke.
Alright, I'm not waiting no more. Alright, you guys see that in the car. What we're gonna do, we're gonna start with traffic stops, and then we're gonna go to felony stops, and then pursuit procedures. So these are all gonna be the basics that you're gonna need to know and do before you get on patrol. So I need you guys to be in your cars, and we're gonna start with the traffic stop. Now, I apologize for asking. I don't want you to apologize for asking. I want you to apologize for typing stuff that don't make no fucking sense. Do you use OBS to stream YouTube, bro? I'm trying to get into YouTube and streaming, just asking. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of YouTube videos out there that tell you how to set it up. I mean, you technically didn't have to ask me and embarrass yourself asking that question. Sorry, but like, come on, buddy, like. All right, you guys pull your vehicles up. Typically, in our server, we encourage you guys, or in our city, we encourage you guys to start calling out your traffic stops before you actually pull people over. Start calling out what your intent is gonna be. Dispatch, I got a black and color Charger. Plate's gonna be 5 Alpha Zulu 2150Y, heading Yankee, sorry, heading eastbound on the racetrack. Postal code 766. It's gonna be a lot less wording than that. We do recommend that you guys use you bring over as much information with as little words as possible, but usually state your intent to pull somebody over before you actually pull them over. The reason for that being is that sometimes civs are not gonna even let you get out the car or sit there and call stuff out or anything like that, and it gives you the opportunity to have units already either started to your location or knowing what you're doing before you actually do it, so that if anything were to happen to you, you don't end up dead and nobody knows. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Alright, so Luke, I'm gonna have you go ahead and try. You're gonna be pulling over my car. You don't have to read the plate out or anything like that, but you're gonna pull me over. I need you to state state your intent to pull me over on the before we stop, and then when we stop, you say your final stop is gonna be here, and then call that a day. You could use the 10 codes, 10, 11, whatever the case may be.
Okay. Hang on a second, I'm lagging out bad. Y'all just use any call sign or?
Just use 250.
250, gonna be attempting a 1011 postal 754 on a black and colored Dodge Charger with Atlanta PD, LSPD liveries inside of it.
I didn't know, looking up to you as a streamer. You gotta give out that final stop before you step out of that car. Even before the vehicle fully stops, you gotta let people know where your final stop is. So yes, your statement of intent was to tell people, hey, you're about to start a traffic stop. But whenever you do the traffic, or whenever the vehicle stop, before you get that car, final stop 752. approaching driver or something. You don't even have to say all that. You just need to say final stop 752 and then get out the car, do it if you got to do. Make sense? My bad, didn't know looking to you as a streamer. I don't know. If I'm being honest with you, bro, I don't know why you're looking up to me as a streamer, bro. I'm small, and the question was a violation, and asking you a question was a violation of your brain power. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if you're trying to.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm Cadet Luke Anderson with the Los Angeles Metro Police Department. You want me to stop me?
No. All right, stop right there. That right there, all that's good and it's cool. All that's good and that's cool. That's 5M policing. I'm gonna show you real policing. Real policing, you get that person's ID within the first 10 seconds, so you're talking to them. Before you tell people why you pulled them over and ask them why you pull over, get their ID. They are technically detained on a traffic stop. They are not free to leave. They have to give you, under the law, identification. So your first word should be, you greet the person. All right, good day. Do you have any ID on you? And then you could give them your name, your badge number, all of that information afterwards. But that first 10 seconds, you should be asking for ID.
All right. Hey, I don't.
What's up, man?
Yep, can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance, please?
Damn, bro, like you straight down to business and you don't try to tell me nothing. Like, what's going on, man? All right, stop right there. Let's go ahead and go through some other things. Usually on traffic stops, we are going to be we're going to be encouraging you guys to be doubling up and tripling up on traffic stops. There's no set policy stating that you shouldn't, how many units should be on the traffic stop. There's nothing that states you're supposed to only have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. It don't matter. If the whole patrol wants to be on a traffic stop, the whole patrol can be on a traffic stop. But however, if the watch commander tells you to break off that traffic stop and do something else, you got to break off and do something else. Does that make sense?
Makes sense to me. Yes, sir.
So now I'm gonna break down primary unit or the primary unit and then cover officers. So the primary unit is the person that's contacting the vehicle. You're gonna have cover officers. Sometimes cover officers can stay inside of their cars, which would be, you know, you might, if you feel that the person's gonna take off, a cover officer might stay inside the car. However, if you guys don't think that they're gonna take off or whatever the case may be, hold on. Bro could have simply, no, I couldn't have simply answered the question because you could have done your own simple research and figured that stuff out instead of asking me a dumb fucking question without even having proper punctuations. Furthermore, why are you gonna say at Chad? You can't even at me because that's not the name on YouTube. So why would I give you proper guidance or anything if you can't even do the own research yourself? You already failed as a streamer if you can't sit down there and utilize the same tools that you want to use to broadcast whatever you want to do. You've already failed because you're asking somebody for a handle or for free information, things that you could easily research on YouTube, and then you want to come in here and insult my intelligence talking about no harm, bro. No, there is a lot of harm because you made yourself look stupid by not even punctuating your sentence properly, so that's a way to understand anything. And then you're gonna sit down here and want to talk about it's a violation of my brain power. Maybe I have more brain power clearly because I didn't even have to go into anybody's Discord or description or anything like that to ask whether or not how they stream or anything. Everybody uses OBS to stream. Nobody uses anything else. So maybe you should think of that before you say something stupid. So now you could go ahead and take a ban. Fuck you. All right, sorry about that. I had to deal with something real quick. All right, so in this case, where was I? What was the last thing I said?
Oh, you said about cover officer?
Yeah.
All right, so cover officers. So sometimes you'll stay inside of a car. Other times you might be on either side of the car, but the idea is that you guys don't be in crossfire. So for example, if you were right there, you're talking to the person, Luke, and I was right here as a cover officer, that could be crossfire in case the person starts shooting. I could start getting hit. The idea is to be in a position where you can see the sieve and you can hit the sieve, but the sieve can't hit you. Usually, even with primary officers, we recommend that you stand near the B pillar of the car, which is the pillar of the car between the two doors, because usually, even if a civ goes into first person, they can't usually shoot you from there. You could also see both windows.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
was trying to stay back here, but whenever I don't have my Bluetooth won't connect, so I can't get my controller. And it's touchy, so. But
I
yeah,
got you.
usually I'd be standing like way back here.
I got you. So those are just a little bit some tricks and things that I want you guys to practice whenever you're doing your traffic stops. That makes sense?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Alright, you can continue.
Alright. Can I see your license, registration, and proof of insurance, please?
Hey man, it's a company car, man.
Alright, that's fine. Just I still need your information.
See that?
Appreciate it. Sit. Yep. Alright, sit tight for me.
Alright, so the name is Mitchell Whiterock. You guys both have tablets on your person. You could click I to open the tablets, and you're gonna search up the name.
Yeah, that keybind's not working for me.
Alright, either way, you could do /tablet, I think, is the other one.
You're going to want to pull that tablet out in a safe position. Because if you pull a tablet out in front of me as a civ, I'm stabbing you.
Good to know.
So, you should probably walk back to your vehicles behind cover is what I'm saying. And the backup officer shouldn't even still have the tablet out. Your focus at this point is the person in the vehicle or any additional people in that vehicle.
So the backup officer should be ready for any and everything. Just for the purpose of the training, I'm gonna have you guys both look at the tablet, and then we're gonna, during the final assessment, these are things that we're gonna be looking at what Dre just told you guys. These are gonna be things that we're gonna be focusing on. So Mike, you can go back to your car, look up in the tablet. But as I said, during the end of the training, once we've gone through all of the more practical or theory parts of it, and you guys go through the assessment, these are things that we're gonna be looking out for.
Okay, I found your profile on the tablet.
All right, dude. And on the profile on the tablet, it will tell you, facts about the person, if they have any cases, there's some different things like that. Your FDOs, when you're doing your ride-alongs, they will show you, what certain things mean, how to write the reports, how to set them up, etc. But for right now, I want you guys to go to the report section on this, and I'm gonna have you guys go and look up. You're gonna search my name, Mitchell Whiterock. You're gonna search that name, and then see if you find any reports that I've done recently. Or at least in terms of reports, search up weapons license. Weapons license entry. And look for any done by me. Either Mitchell Whiterock or Danny Blackstone. You should see Mitchell Whiterock 615.
I'm searching, but
alright.
Nothing's coming back in it. I'm seeing Danny Blackstone, not Mitchell.
Under the report section, on the tablet, you're gonna look for LSMPD. You're gonna see Frederick Hughes as weapons license entry.
I found that.
All right. Do you see on the bottom of that? Do you see Mitchell Whiterock report 615?
I see officer signature, Mitchell Whiterock.
All right. So in this report, you guys can see I attached a photo. This is how you do the weapons license. In the emergency services Discord, in the LSMPD important documents, you're gonna see a template you're gonna see a document of a template that you guys should be using for all of your reports. There's every type of report in there. It's gonna be your citation report, arrest report, general incident report, and the general incident report will be done for anything that you might have. For example, accidents, you impound a vehicle, you just get out and talk to somebody. Incident report, general incident report. You need to fill that out and write it. So that covers us legally, and it covers the department in general. Covers you and the department in general, and it's a report of what you did. You can upload your photos and everything. This is just an example of what it is. I just wanted you guys to see what the reports generally will look like. Your FTOs, FTAs will teach you how to do the report. Now from here, you guys did find out information about me. I'm good. Everything is fine. You caught me speeding. You decide what you're gonna do. Now you have the differences between felony, misdemeanor, infraction, and it's officer discretion whether you're gonna tow the car, you're gonna inventory the vehicle, the items inside the vehicle, or you're gonna cite them and release them. Generally, I recommend you guys cite and release for all infractions, really, unless they have a multitude of infractions built up and the vehicle is unroadworthy or unregistered or something like that. You can then impound the vehicle, but make sure you write a report based off of that. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Any other questions regarding your traffic stops or anything like that?
I have no questions.
All right, Mike, you're gonna take primary. We're gonna do a small little thing. I want to hear your radio, and I want to hear what your positioning and everything's gonna be.
You can show me attempting to pull over a black and colored Charger. We're going to be nearest postal 744. Final stop is going to be postal 744.
And you should be up the car already. Don't ever stay in the car that long. That's another reason why we have you state your intent before you do anything. Also, don't walk between the vehicles like that, because I could easily do this and you're done. All right, continue.
How's it going, sir? Can I get your ID,
What's
please?
up, man?
Keep out there, I'm gonna set you on order.
That's my ID, man. What you want, cuz?
Alright, so the reason I pulled you over is for your speeds.
Speeds? You caught me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I did.
You caught me using what?
The LiDAR set of the vehicle, sir.
Huh. I don't believe you.
Alright, so...
Y'all police corrupt as hell.
Alright, I'm gonna have you sit tight while I thought you going 70 and a 30.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna have you sit tight right here while I run your information, alright?
Okay.
Do you have a proof of insurance of the vehicle?
Nah, it's a company vehicle, man.
Alright, just give me 1 second, alright?
All right, boss. Your positioning, you want to make sure that because he's in the driver's seat, that you're not standing behind the car, because the majority of people in this city are full-blown criminals, and they most likely have warrants and everything else on them when you're stopping them for these minor infractions or such. So he can run you over if you're standing behind the vehicle. As backup, usually what I recommend is you find a position of advantage. You're there to be a presence, but your presence should be more tactical in thought to where if something goes bad, am I in a position to neutralize this threat immediately? So when you're even as backup on a traffic stop, you want to position
Alright,
yourself.
Mr. Robert, everything comes back clear. So what I'm gonna do for you today, I'm gonna give you a citation for the speeds, alright?
Alright, man.
Do you actually need me to write the citation, or?
No, so I'll explain that later.
Yeah.
I'll explain that part later.
Alright.
Alright, so I need you guys to actually I'm gonna do that now. So whenever you guys are filling out you guys are doing citations or fines and stuff like that, that's gonna be done through the billing menu. We don't have a way for them to sign the citation really. So when they accept the invoice through the billing menu, that counts as them signing the citation. If they reject the billing on the billing menu, that counts as failure to sign the citation or failure to sign a fine. They are barred by the rules from declining it on whenever you're charging them with something when it's a fine. However, if they do decline it, and so for example, if they do it when you have them in jail cell and you're fining them and they refuse the fine or they reject it, you report them. You open a ticket and you report them in the Discord as for fail RP, because you really can't reject a charging document in real life. You can't reject it at all. But if it's a citation, sorry, you're doing it all on the street, it's a citation and they reject it, that's when you get other units over there. If it's one or two of y'all, you get other units and you then put them in handcuffs, and that's a charge there. You take them to jail for that, because they can't refuse to sign the citation. Does that make sense?
Penal code gives
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
3 chances to refuse.
The penal code gives them 3 chances to refuse. So you got to do it at least 3 times. Redo the charging document. If they fail to do so, then you put them in handcuffs. And I do recommend you guys take some time to read the penal code and make sure that whenever you're charging somebody with something or you're doing something to somebody, that it lines up with something on a penal code. Because if you fail to do the requirements or to articulate the requirements on a penal code for a particular charge, then that charge is either gonna get dropped or you might get sued depending on what happens. Okay, so make sure that whenever you're doing a penal code and you're doing charges against somebody, it lines up exactly to whatever the charge is on the penal code. And our penal code, you have access to it. It's in that same channel. It's in the Discord under the Law Library, so you can go ahead and check that out. Press your F7.
Can I ask a question kind of like related
What's
to
up?
that?
What's up?
What if they start asking for a supervisor before they sign it, but there aren't any online?
You don't have to give them a supervisor.
Okay.
It's a courtesy. And I would recommend if there's one on, you can call one over. However, it's not a right for somebody to have to get a supervisor. You're a law enforcement officer, you're a sworn officer, you are there to do the job. If they're unhappy with it, they can go ahead and come down to the department and file a report. They could go into Discord and file a report, whatever they want to do, but you're not obligated to get a supervisor out there. Again, if there's one on, utilize that resource and ask for a supervisor to come. But if the supervisor says they're not coming, then they're not coming. So that person's gonna have to go forward with whatever they're doing. If they refuse to do certain things because they wanna play the I'm not gonna do nothing until the supervisor's here card, then you pull them out the car, put them in handcuffs, and take them to jail for whatever charge they might have been doing for failing to, abide by lawful order or whatever the case may be that you're doing. Whatever obstruction or hindering investigations. Yeah, something like what Dre just said. That makes sense?
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yes, sir.
All right, so hit your F7 muscle and
Is it just here? Is he talking in radio every time he speaks?
it doesn't sound like it. Not every time he speaks. Go to your F7 and press society, and then press create invoice. Do you see that?
Create invoice.
Create invoice, yes. This is your charging document and your citation book, basically, right? So whoever you're sending it to, the name is gonna pop up under 2 where you see select recipient, and you select who it is. You could put my name under, and then you guys would see that I already have one thing filled out right there for weapons license fee. If there's anybody you give a weapons license to, you could use that. However, if it is a citation or a charge or a fine, you need to go to the penal code, copy the title of that charge, put the fine, and always use the max amount. You put the fine amount on there inside of that whole box, and then once you're done, you just keep adding until you're done. Does that make sense? And then you press create, and it'll send it to them.
Okay. So you said the first Like the penal code, the second box is for what, and then the third box is for money.
So yeah, so the first box is the name, and then the second box is like the count where you see one. That's how many. If you have it on, if you're charging them with multiple counts of something, you put the number in there, how many counts it is, and then you put the baseline number or amount. So if the charge for one count is 50,000, you put the 150,000. If you're charging them for two counts, you put 250,000. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Sure, man.
All right.
Not too bad. I was on a phone call, so I'm a bit late to this, but
Okay. So that's, once you do that, you press create and it sends it to them, and it will alert you on the top right hand corner whether they accept it or refuse it. Okay. We won't do that now. You're gonna get a chance to do that during your ride along. We can move on over to the code 5 stop. And this is where some of these same concepts are gonna come back up, because you have primary officer and you have cover officers. Primary officers are going to be the one in the middle. They're going to be the ones who are going to give the commands. They're going to ones that are going to control whoever is on the ground. It doesn't matter who is on the ground, whether it's a supervisor or not. The primary unit is the primary unit. Once the threat is neutralized and people are in custody, then that's when supervisors can supervise and do whatever they need to do. However, if a supervisor shows up on your code 5 and they start telling you certain things, you listen to the supervisor. All right. If it messes with whatever you're doing, you wait until the scene's over and then you bring it above their head. So let's say your corporal comes over, takes over your traffic stop and fucks it up. You go to your sergeant and say, "Hey sergeant, this is what happened with this supervisor, and this messed up the scene or messed up what we had. This is the evidence, this is a video, whatever the case may be," and that way it gets handled the right way. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I got a question about, do we set up in V formation for code 5?
Say that again?
Are we set up in V formations for code 5 stops?
Yeah. That's standard basically.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be the first 3 cars at top and everybody else at the back. So we're gonna go ahead and do it. Mike, you're gonna be primary. Alright, so you stop this person for the car is flagged as being stolen, and it's by a person that's known to you guys as having an active warrant. You guys basically do the same process when you're calling out. You're gonna say you're attempting a traffic stop on this car at this location, final stop this way, and then code 5 stop, so units incoming know what they're doing.
250, you can show me attempting to pull over a black and colored Charger, postal 748, was stolen vehicle.
Yeah, it's a training session, yeah. Training.
Question addition for code 5 stop.
Can somebody get that Milo person?
Can we start that one over? Address 2 things. One, the purpose of you calling the stop out is so that units can start your way. If you know you're getting ready to stop a stolen vehicle and do a code 5 stop, don't just stop the vehicle and then that's all, I need additional units. We'll let those units get to you. Don't light them up yet until you know you got those units so that you guys can make that sort of stop together. And wording wise, I would kind of get out of the habit of saying attempting to stop a vehicle, because that makes it sound to other people that are not with you that that vehicle is not stopping. So you're attempting to stop it, but it's not stopping. Just call out your traffic stop like normal and update your final stop once you get stopped. Okay, guys.
Is that Milo person still here? I need somebody to go check on him so he could join in. He needs to get in radio too.
You want to continue or?
Milo W?
Yep.
250, you can show me in the traffic stop with a black and color Charger. They're gonna be posted 748.
I'm pressing O to view task calls, but for some reason nothing's popping up.
Stolen vehicle,
Nah, I would recommend going in Discord and creating a ticket or type /report and ask for assistance.
Alright, that was good. Real quick, I just want to add, you don't have to call. If you know, let's say you're going to do a code 5. You know you're going to do a code 5 because it's a stolen vehicle. Instead of calling out your stop at your 1011 call it out as a code 5 at blah 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 blah, or will be code 5 at this location. Call it out while you're moving, get other units to you, and then once you have sufficient units, then you can light them up.
Yeah, Chad.
Because that way, at least you got that much radio
I'm gonna have to
traffic
spawn
out,
a Crown Vic
and it sort of
to
shortens
this guy.
it to let everybody know what you're doing, so they start your
But
way
it's not gonna have the wraparound.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, makes sense.
Alright, you guys can continue from here.
Do we figure out, is it like one's more lethal, or one's lethal, one's less lethal?
Usually that depends on whoever's on scene. It really doesn't matter. The primary unit should be the one stating that if you realize the primary unit has lethal, somebody can go non-lethal from there. But just other people should be working on other people should be helping the primary unit so the primary unit can focus on what they're doing. Tyler, you shouldn't be back there pointing the weapon, bro. Just
Driver, if you're left, and I need you to take the key out of the ignition. If you're left, and I also need you to put your hand through the window and open the door from the outside.
So when you're gonna give commands, it need to be loud and clear, and you need to, I would say, make it simple. Step out of the vehicle with your hands up. Move to your right 2 times, or move two steps to your right. Take 2 steps back. Take 2 steps forward. Make it very, very short and specific with what you're saying. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go.
Driver, step out of the vehicle. Lift your hands up. Take 2 steps to your left. Walk backwards slowly. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Stop. There's no.
I got you covered.
Okay. Need me to put your handcuffs or no?
Yeah, you can put me in.
250, you got 1 D2 nothing stuff.
So then from there, you're gonna pull me back to a vehicle. You're gonna pass me off to another officer while you go back and focus on the stop. You as a primary, you should not be focusing on keeping people, even if you're the person that puts somebody in handcuffs, pass that person on to one of the other units, and then you continue to control what's going on. So then you could say, if there's any more people in the car, passenger step out. You control the passenger. You bring the passenger to one of your other units. Utilize the resources that you have around you, and you're in charge right now. So you're gonna tell the people, hey, this passenger, go over to that sheriff court. The sheriff unit is gonna go ahead and put him in handcuffs and do what he has to do, and then from there. Now, once you put somebody in custody, you guys are to pat them down for any weapons and or search them, and make sure they don't have anything illegal or anything that can hurt you on them. I would recommend from here on out, take the word search out of your vocabulary. It will get you in trouble if you use it incorrectly. So we have you guys use words like Terry frisk, pat down, and inventory. Now, as time progresses, you're gonna get more knowledge and be more comfortable with how you're gonna use these particular words and which instance they are gonna be. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Any questions?
Might be stable if you give it more voltage, but that's gonna bring more heat.
Yeah.
What DDR you on?
5.
5? Okay.
Yeah. I was trying to push my CPU to 5.0 gigahertz, but I think that's what's causing the issue. Me having it clocked at 5.0 gigahertz. All right.
Yeah, this time around, other than pushing my RAM to match my CPU bus speed, I didn't really mess with too much overclocking.
Yeah, I did just the baseline stuff, but that's what causes this. All right, I wasn't gonna originally
That makes it
stream,
better
but
for you guys. I mean, obviously, if they're running hop
I'm
into a vehicle,
jump
then,
back on.
you know,
real
that'll
quick.
have to be adapted. But you want to get out of habit of, you know, I like
We're
to use
about
the
close
comparison
to
of
finishing up.
when you see a dog and you got a
Chad, how
ball
much RAM
and you
seats you
throw
got off?
that
You
ball,
got all slots
that
full?
dog is gonna run after that ball regardless. He ain't gonna think about
Second-
shit but that ball and
second
just
and
laser
fourth.
focus on that ball. And you don't want to do that as LEO. You don't want to be reactive. As you want to try to take the initiative and be proactive as much as
You said you were
possible.
overclocking,
If
right?
you don't have the advantage
Yeah, the
in a particular
baseline ones.
situation, slow up and wait until you do. Gather information, send that information. That's what these radios are for. They can't outrun the radios, so that way you're not drawn into situations to where you're. I just seen Chad, or I see his name. I don't know if he's loading in here or. So
Yeah, I'm back.
I'll hold for a second. But you're gonna want to hold your position on a perimeter so that that's
how
what
far
your
are y'all
focus
at?
is, because the likelihood is
We're
that
going
you
to
set a perimeter
barricade
around a
suspects.
location to secure it, and you guys at each position
see
on
y'all
that perimeter
pings, but-
serve a very important
there you go.
purpose of being able to see what details are there or relay that information to
All right,
somebody
y'all have a
that's
nice RP.
overseeing
I'll
the
see you on
bigger
the city.
picture, or looking at the mini map like we first initially did. I said, hey, we're going to set this perimeter. I'm not going to tell you guys where to go. Use your blips, and we're going to set a perimeter around that building. And that's exactly what you guys did. So that was great. Just focus on, once you got a position, don't leave it on your own unless you clear it with whoever is in charge of that perimeter, whether that's a supervisor or,
back,
you know,
guys.
another LEO that
back.
he took a step back to guide the other units where he needs to go. Don't leave your position before letting somebody else know that, hey, I got XYZ at this position, and let them tell you whether or not to go, or, hey, can I get another, if there's another unit available to go with me, come with me, stuff like that. Does all that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yep. I still haven't done my classroom section. I just kind of jumped straight into this with the owner.
You can do that afterwards.
All right, am I doing it right after, or am I going to have to wait?
I won't be doing it now. I don't know if
Go ahead.
can you go through his classroom portion of this afterwards?
How do you change the way you grab your radio?
Slash radio animin. Alright, yeah, sorry about that, Dre. I'm back. Yeah, I had a whole episode with the computer just now.
All right, you good. I ran them through perimeters, finished off the felony stops with them, traffic stops. I did a brief overview of 1080s, but I didn't put them in the vehicles to drive around. I brought them out here to respond to a call. So when they responded here, I went over some of the things that I noticed about them responding to this area for the suspicious person, about light discipline, siren discipline, because I heard them coming. I saw one of them in the street with his lights on when he was already here, so just reminding them of that. And then how they responded once they got on this particular property of the suspicious male walking around in the bushes, because once they got here, I wasn't just out in the open for them to just, you know, get out and do their thing. They needed to get, you know, figure out that, hey, we're at the location, we got a description of the male, we don't see him, he might be over in the bushes or, you know, walking around. They got out, they made contact with me, they were able to get my ID, see what that looked like, utilize the tablet again. Let's see, what else did they do while on scene? I went over cover positions in an environment like this, whether they're on foot or on a traffic stop, of ideal positions as backup to stand so that they're not just lost in a conversation where there's 5 LEO focused on one individual. Show them how to make, themselves more useful in the scene, worry about other individuals that might be around the building. You got numerous officers on scene, once talking with the suspect, the others, move around occasionally, spread yourselves out, maybe walk up, take a look around the building or so, make sure nobody's over there. Traffic stop wise, be mindful of the same thing as far as other vehicles and positioning themselves to, if anything happens, that the suspect is going to have to make a choice, and make sure that that choice is only one person and not easy to take out two people, because you're standing close together. That's pretty much what we covered while you were gone.
All right, that sounds good. I think the only part from here would be pursuits and how they should be doing pit maneuvers and different things like that. So we can go ahead and run that now, and then there after that, you take whatever you guys learned today, and into more of like a what's the word? A assessment setting, and I'll see how you guys go on from there. I think one person is missing from the radio. I see 3 people in front of me. Oh, that's fine. Never mind. Alright, so, did you guys hear everything? I understood everything that Dre was going over with you?
Yes, sir.
I had everything.
Alright, so just a few things with pursuits that we're gonna go over. You guys can get in your cars, you can follow me. We'll go over those few things, and then we'll go from there. So alright, sorry about that. Alright, so you guys are on pursuits. The primary there are a few things that you guys need to worry about or know whenever you're in a pursuit with individuals. The primary unit should always be primary unit. Secondary unit can give callouts, and if you have an ear unit takes callouts. If otherwise, if the primary unit will stay primary unless something happens to the primary unit. If they crash out, if they miss a turn, or if they fail to do a pit maneuver and you as a secondary unit need to get in as a secondary unit, that'll usually be the case. What's going on over there? Are you guys good, or what's
One of the recruits' vehicle stuck on the pole. We're currently trying to fix it.
okay? All right. People know that I'm back live streaming. don't think anybody knows that I'm back. People more than like off. Alright, if that's the case, I'm not gonna waste